Is your ASUS ZenBooks monitor not working? This video provides a quick guide to diagnose and fix common display problems, including monitor detection failures, GPU incompatibilities, and driver issues. We'll focus on practical steps to get your display back up and running. First, visually inspect your ASUS ZenBook. Check that the display is powered on and connections are secure. Start with a hardware reset. Unplug all peripherals, power off your laptop, hold the power button for 15 seconds to discharge capacitors, then reconnect and power on. This clears temporary glitches. Next, check all cable connections to external monitors. Press FN plus F8 to cycle through display modes. This often fixes detection issues. For GPU issues, check compatibility settings. In NVIDIA Control Panel or AMD Radeon, toggle between integrated and discrete GPU modes to resolve incompatibilities. Finally, update your display drivers. Use Windows Update or download the latest from ASUS's official website to fix most driver-related issues. If these steps don't resolve the issue, perform a BIOS reset by powering off, holding F2, and clearing CMOS, or contact ASUS support for advanced help. The first step is understanding why your laptop isn't detecting the external monitor. This often stems from issues with the cable, the port, or a glitch in the operating system. The operating system recognizes external monitors using EDID, Extended Display Identification data. This is information like resolution and refresh rate that the monitor sends to the laptop through the cable connection. When detection fails, it could be due to cable faults, port damage, or operating system glitches. Check your cable connections and try different cables and ports to isolate hardware issues. GPU and driver conflicts are a major cause of display issues in ASUS ZenBooks. These laptops often use both integrated and discrete graphics processors. ASUS ZenBooks typically feature an integrated Intel Iris Xe GPU for basic tasks and a discrete NVIDIA GeForce RTX GPU for more demanding applications. When drivers for these GPUs conflict or become outdated, it can result in display problems like flickering screens or no signal on external monitors. To troubleshoot, start by checking Device Manager. Look under Display Adapters to verify both GPUs are properly detected and functioning. Next, open Event Viewer to look for display-related errors. Search for Event ID 4101, which often indicates graphics driver issues. The key to preventing these issues is to keep your graphics drivers updated through official sources and ensure they are compatible with each other. Basic hardware resets can resolve many ASUS ZenBook display issues by clearing temporary glitches and forcing the system to rediscover connected devices. First, unplug all peripherals including the monitor cable. Disconnect USB devices, external drives, and docking stations. Wait about 30 seconds to allow the system to reset connections, then plug everything back in. This clears any communication issues between the laptop and external hardware. Next, use the display switching shortcut. Press and hold the FN key, then press F8 or the key with the monitor icon on your keyboard model. This cycles through display options: laptop screen only, duplicate on both screens, extend the desktop, or external monitor only. It can force the system to detect and switch to the external monitor. For a more thorough reset, perform a BIOS reset. Completely power off the laptop. While holding the F2 key, press the power button to enter BIOS setup. Look for options to clear CMOS settings or reset to defaults. This clears any firmware-related glitches that might prevent monitor detection. Reference the Keyboard Hotkeys guide for your specific model. These basic hardware resets provide a quick way to troubleshoot ASUS ZenBook display problems and are worth trying before more complex fixes. Outdated or incompatible drivers are frequently the cause of monitor issues on ASUS ZenBook laptops. Let's explore how to update and roll back drivers effectively. First, update your drivers. Visit ASUS's official support site or use Windows Update to get the latest versions. On the ASUS support site, you'll find downloads for your specific model. When updating NVIDIA drivers, download the official installer and select the graphics driver option, then agree and continue. If the problem began after a recent driver update, try rolling back to a previous version. In Device Manager, right-click the driver, go to Properties, then Driver tab, and select Rollback Driver. For example, a Reddit user with a ZenBook UX45 experienced a black screen after a Windows 11 update. Rolling back the NVIDIA drivers resolved the issue. Regularly updating drivers and knowing how to roll back can prevent and fix most monitor problems. If your ASUS ZenBook has a discrete GPU from NVIDIA or AMD, try switching between integrated and discrete graphics modes. This can resolve monitor detection issues, especially in dual monitor setups. For NVIDIA GPUs, open the NVIDIA control panel. In the Manage 3D Settings section, you can choose the preferred graphics processor for specific programs or set it globally. Switching to the discrete GPU often fixes detection problems. For AMD GPUs, launch AMD Radeon Settings. Under the Gaming tab and Graphics subtab, you can configure which GPU to use for different applications. Forcing the discrete GPU can resolve compatibility issues. According to a Tom's Hardware report, reinstalling Intel drivers resolved 70% of GPU switching failures in dual monitor setups. Always ensure your integrated graphics drivers are up to date alongside your discrete GPU drivers. ASUS's My ASUS software now includes AI-driven troubleshooting for GPU conflicts and automated diagnostics. Start by opening My ASUS through the Windows search menu. Use My ASUS to run hardware diagnostics on components like display, GPU, and drivers. This automated scanning checks for issues and identifies problems quickly. My ASUS provides AI-driven recommendations for fixing display problems, such as updating drivers or resolving GPU conflicts. This significantly reduces manual troubleshooting and aligns with software-centric fixes.